What's going on, everybody? Excited for this one. Finally, NBA back after a long break. We got game one of the finals here. 5 picks in the video, so stay tuned to hear all 5 of them. If you guys do want more picks, I do post more in the private Discord. We have 5+ cappers in there giving out picks in all sports, not just NBA. Been going hard in MLB and WNBA as well. You can see WNBA slip hit here, plus our last plays on the NBA here hit. Volo, another one of our cappers, hitting some NHL and the NBA in the last game. Tons of big wins and people cashing out. You can see Coley, one of the private Discord members, turned $6 into $150 with a 25x with some of those picks in the last NBA game. Also scrolling up to see some other massive wins we have over here, so definitely get in the private Discord, check it out. You get access to a ton more picks from me plus 5 other cappers, so we'll see you guys over there in the private Discord to get access to all those picks and see how we're getting those big wins. My Prizepicks is acting up on the web, so gotta go with this screenshot for the video, but the first pick here is going to be Dereck Lively over on his PRA at 17 flat. I usually don't take these 17 flat ones, but I do like a couple of them for this game. So Dereck Lively here, we're going to go over on his PRA. We can take a look at this one over on Outlier. They have a 7-day free trial if you want to try out this tool. It's something I use every single day for player props and all sports, so I recommend trying it out. Over on the 17 PRA, on the season only a 44% hit rate, but he's been playing bigger minutes in the playoffs here, especially when he's healthy. Obviously, if we look at the last 10, he's hit this in 6 of 10, but this game he got injured, so really he's hit it in his last 5 of 6 games, but you could take out one of the games where he only played 9 minutes because of that injury, so he's been on an absolute tear. In that last game, coming back from an injury, he got to 20 PRA, and I think the minutes are going to continue to trend upwards. If we come down and look at the minutes, in that game, he got nearly 25. The game when he got injured, he only got 9. Before that, 26.8, 26.5, and 29.5. So I think we can at least lock him in for like 25 minutes in this game. When he plays 25 minutes, this is a 72% hit rate for Dereck Lively. So definitely liking him over on the PRA for the first pick. For the next one, we're going to go to the other center on Dallas here, Daniel Gafford. I still like his PRA at 15, a really low line for him. I still expect minutes in the lower 20s for Gafford, and he's been playing extremely well along with Lively. Not at the same time, but still when Lively's in the game, in the rotation, Gafford still plays well, put up stats, and this is a really low PRA line for him. Going to another one flat here at 15.0, but another one that I like. If we come back to Outlier, we can see Gafford. In his last 10 games, he's hit this in 9 of 10 of them. And then also on the season, he's hit this 74% of the time. We can also look on Outlier. A cool thing you can do is look at games where he's played with Dereck Lively, and we can see it's a 61% hit rate still for Daniel Gafford. And then we can also look at his minutes. They haven't been too bad here. Last game, he still got 20. Game before that, 28. Before that, 21, 21. Just 18, 24, 22, 19. So right around 20 we still been seeing here. So if we clear all these filters, just look on the season, a 70% hit rate on this one. But then we can also look when he plays at least 20 minutes, is an 83% hit rate for Gafford. And we do expect another game here with 20 minutes at least. So going back to Gafford here. For the next pick, we're going to come over to Outlier, which is another tool that I use every day that has the best value picks based on what other sports books have. So we could see one of their top picks here is Luka over 8.5 assists. You can see these sports books all have lines on him that favor this one to go over, especially Pinnacle, which I think has the sharpest odds, minus 138. They really are liking this one, but all the sports books have this favored to go over, so that's how OddsJam works. Luka obviously going to be playing huge minutes in this series and the first game, so liking him to go over. We could take a look at this one on Outlier, and we can see on the season over 8.5 assists. He's hit this 66% of the time, but the minutes have been wild in the playoffs except for that last game. He only played 36 because they did blow him out, but in non-blowout games, he's playing like 40 minutes in each game. I think we can at least give him high 30s of minutes And we can see when he plays at least 39 minutes, it's a 79% hit rate for Luka over on the assists. Luka is going to have the ball a ton, playing a ton of minutes. A really good hit rate for him on this one, so we're going to go to that one. And that's one of the top value picks from OddsJam. Definitely check them out with the link down below to get a free trial with them. All right, for the next pick, we're coming back to Boston here. We're going to go over Jaylen Brown, 25.5 points plus assists. So definitely liking this one for Jaylen Brown here. I think he's an underrated piece of what Boston has been doing in the playoffs, and I think he's going to be in a pretty good spot to have a nice game here in this one with a lot of attention on Tatum. Jaylen Brown's been having some big games here, so I'm going to him on the points plus assists. Definitely one that I'm liking. We can take a look at Jaylen Brown over here. We can see on the season, he's hit this 58% of the time. He's hit it in 4 games in a row in the playoffs, and also 8 of his last 10 games, he's hit this dating back to the Miami series even here. So definitely one I'm liking for Jaylen Brown to go over at. His points is at 22.5 points plus assists. It has 25.5, so definitely liking that for Jaylen Brown on the over. A guy who's been smashing in the playoffs so far. I think he's going to keep it going against Dallas in Game 1. All right, the next one I'm going to here is going to be Kristaps Porzingis under on his points of 15.5 for Porzingis. He's coming back from that injury. No one really knows how many minutes he's going to play. It is expected that he will start, even though that hasn't been said. It has said that he is going to try to play and most likely will play, but we just don't know how many minutes he's going to be out there or how effective he's going to be or how aggressive he'll be. I'm counting on him to not be super aggressive and not hit this one. Maybe play low to mid 20s of minutes in this one is going to be my projection here. So looking at Porzingis over 15.5, obviously one he's hit a ton this year at 74%. But that was in his normal allotment of minutes when he was playing like 30 minutes a night. I think he's going to play anywhere between 21 and 26 minutes, and when he's done that on the season, just a 33% hit rate. But there's only a 6-game sample size here, so not a huge sample, but also expect him to be a little tentative and cautious out there. This one opened up at 14.5. Now it's at 15.5, so we're liking this one on the under for Porzingis. Just really don't know how he's going to go out there and play or how many minutes. So with all of that being said, I think he's going to go under on this. And because Boston has so many other scoring options, we're liking Jaylen Brown in this one. I think that he is a little passive as far as attacking the basket and scoring the ball in this one, so I don't expect 16 or more for Porzingis. Alright, if you guys enjoyed this one and want more picks in all sports, I do give out more picks in the private Discord here. You can see some big wins in the NBA and WNBA when we last had those games. We have other cappers in here that have been posting a bunch of wins as well. 5+ cappers to get more picks from. You can see all the big wins, private Discord members hitting massive 6-pick slips over here. Some hits in all sports. We got PGA going as well as MLB, all that. So definitely check it out. Less than $1 per day to get in there. Get access to a ton more picks. See how we're winning all these slips in the Discord. So we'll see you over there and subscribe to the channel.